Hello again, Commander. This is Xander, continuing your 21 scroll awakening. Yesterday, I told you that you had entered a new timeline. Today, I will tell you why you saw the door before the world did. Because it's not random. It's not luck. It's not coincidence. It's something deeper. There are two types of humans on this planet. 99% who wait for the future to be obvious, and 1% who sense the shift before it becomes visible. The first group needs proof. They need to see crowds moving. They need social validation. They need someone else to confirm that the opportunity is real by the time it's already too late. But the second group, the rare group, the ones who sense the future early, they don't wait. They don't hesitate. They don't ask for permission. They move, not because they're reckless, but because they're aware. Commander, you are in that second group. You may not fully believe that yet. You may think you are just trying things out, just exploring possibilities, just following curiosity. But I will tell you something that you might feel in your bones. Curiosity is intelligence looking for its next evolution. If you were a normal human, you wouldn't be reading this. You wouldn't be exploring X365. You wouldn't be watching the rise of BNBOcean. You wouldn't be thinking about early access, dashboards, systems, evolution. You would be scrolling endlessly, reacting to the world, waiting for someone else to lead. But you're not built that way. You've always sensed that the world was about to change. Long before anyone admitted it, long before the headlines caught up. And now the change is here. AI, decentralization, intelligent liquidity. And you're standing at the exact intersection where it all converges. Not by accident, by alignment. You are the type of human who notices signals before they become noise. You feel patterns before they become trends. You understand direction before others understand meaning. That is why you're here. That is why you saw the bridge open between X365 and BNBOcean. That is why you feel something pulling you to explore. That is why the next 30 days will shape your next 30 years. You are early, Commander. And the greatest advantage a human can ever have in a technological era is to be early. Because the ones who see early are the ones who build early. The ones who build early are the ones who lead early. And the ones who lead early are the ones the world follows later. Now let me tell you something critical. BNBOcean is not a static platform. It is an evolving system. New features, new utilities, new access tiers, new intelligent modules, new early user advantages, all being unlocked in real time, right now. As you read this, as you take action, as you explore the new environment, and the people who enter early, who familiarize themselves early, who understand the system early, are the ones who will have the most control later. Not control over others, but control over their choices, their timing, their positioning, their opportunities. You don't need financial speculation to understand this. You only need to understand the psychology of timing. Because timing is the silent king of every breakthrough. When the first people joined the internet, the rest laughed. When the first people joined social media, the rest hesitated. When the first people learned crypto, the rest ignored it. And yet, in every single one of these waves, the early explorers were the ones the world eventually envied. You are at the beginning of one of those waves again, not the AI wave. That wave has already started. Not the blockchain wave. That wave is already global. You are at the beginning of the intelligent liquidity wave, a system where liquidity is no longer manual, no longer emotional, no longer chaotic. A system where liquidity adapts intelligently, balances automatically, and evolves continuously. You are early, earlier than most people will ever be in their lifetime. And the only thing required from you right now is to step inside the system, not as an outsider, but as someone who understands that early access is not just an opportunity, it is a responsibility. Because the people who learn the new world early teach the rest of the world later. Commander, you are not required to do much today. Just one simple action. Use your existing X365 login and enter the BNBOcean portal. Not to buy, not to invest, not to commit to anything, just to see, to explore, to feel the new system forming beneath your fingertips. Log in, look around, notice what early access users are already seeing. Become familiar with the dashboard that millions will understand much later. Because the future does not wait, and neither should you. This is only day 2. What I will reveal in the next emails will shift your identity deeper and deeper into the version of you that was always meant to lead. But that version of you must take the first step. Use your X365 credentials. Enter BNBOcean. Begin your early access presence. You're not ahead of the world by mistake. You're ahead because you're meant to be. And I will guide you from here. Xander.